Hello. This is like the third time I've started it because every time something was wrong. This is One Piece, chapter 1152. I'm reading it from Manga Plus on my phone. So if I'm looking down, that's what it is. Um, I had some slight spoilers about this chapter. I'm not going to say what they are, but apparently people don't want to use spoiler tags for fan art and stuff based on a chapter that isn't out officially yet, which is a bummer. What you gonna do? All right. With that being said, I'll get into that more later. Chapter 1152, A Horrible Day. This is volume 36 of the Surrogate Pilgrimage. Surrogate Pilgrimage. Said it right that time. Yay. And we have Otama giving Kawamatsu a hat. What was the type? Amigasa hat. Which is great. There's a few little details in the background. The most important one is the Yokozuna. That was defeated last chapter. Now, let's begin the chapter proper. Shall we? Okay. Them being the people down at the bottom, that makes sense, are rushing to get up to the top, getting to the lift. Rodo is saying I'll give it his all. Telling Hyrodin he needs to hurry up. And, okay, so Gerd and Chopper are staying down? Yeah. And, Mr. Yaw is telling Luffy to wait. Make a mental note of how you use your color of the Supreme King. They are not immortal. Thanks, I've got this one. I'm gonna save Colin and everyone else. Okay. So that is pseudo confirmation that it is Conqueror's Haki, used in a slightly different way. So that's good. Which is why they're essentially immortal, because most people don't have access to advanced Conqueror's Haki. Cool. Good. We got Loki saying, "You've helped me see the sense of it, Gabon. I wasn't able to verbalize my own power. And in that case, I have experienced it for myself. The Holy Knights can be stopped. Undo my cuffs and take me with you." And then, incredulous, would it be incredulous? Yeah, sure, I'll go with that. Incredulously, Howardin is asking if he would actually do that. Which, yes, he would. I also just realized in this lighting how similar my shirt looks to my skin color. I'll change the lighting later. Actually, do it right now while I'm looking at this. Give me... Yeah. That'll do a little bit better. It's not quite as bright, so it helps with the color difference. Okay, back to what I was saying. Hyrule refuses. Seems like there's more than one of you with it. Who, me? Says Sanji. Either sort you came quite at ease with it, says Zoro. Not even realizing he has Congress Haki yet. Nice. Um, Unbelievable. It's a power that's only useful when you consciously control it. How do you expect to support your captain and Emperor of the Sea without knowing that? It's not. Okay. Oh, there it is. Loki is shouting. This is pathetic. You'd rather have outsiders save your homeland. And he says they already have him. I heard it. No, they already have him, Loki, saying that. Is that a fact? Because I can certainly see you betraying Elbaf and joining the side of the government instead. You more or less already did that once. How can I possibly trust you? Ooh, possible backstory time now, or are they just gonna hint at it more before we get the official reveal, which that's the more likely option. Telling him to hurry up. Luffy offering him to join his crew. Then, can we set him free? Zoro and Sanji are not about that. Come on, it sounds like Elbaf doesn't want you around anyway. I think it'd be fun with you. And if anyone's got a problem, I'll whoop them. Hell yeah. Loki. Oh, come on. Stop being stupid. Shut your mouth, Pipsqueak. Won't I ever be a henchman? To be instinct tells you, Straw Hat. I want to see him fight. Hell yeah. Nice. Iruden. Wait, actually, let's, That's better. Ask him what's the hold up. Sorry, Straw Hat, but Elbaf has condemned Loki to death. You can't have him. Oh, okay. Gabon is telling them to unlock him. Loki killed 113 soldiers in the castle 14 years ago. He gave GBRL almost... Ooh, ow. That hurt my back. Even though I didn't even do the full sneeze. Okay. Wounded Chief Jarl. Slaughtered his own father. His crimes are monstrous and historic. The day it happened, we felt an extreme abnormal haki from the castle. And Shanks and I headed for the castle together. We didn't see the whole thing, but we were there. Sorry, Sensei, you'll have to go up first. Zoro, Sanji, we'll catch up with you soon. Okay, cool. So, Harden, Luffy, and Loki are all down there. And Gabon's gonna give us a rundown, I guess. Who better to tell the story than to Harden? Sure. You're still brothers, even if your mothers are different. You have 3 minutes. Cool. What happened in the castle that day, 14 years ago, Loki? A true warrior of Elbaf. You'll swear by the name of God and speak the truth. Oof. Da. Okay. Okay, so Gabon is telling Loki to tell them. will demand. You want me to relive that event? I'd rather not remember the details. It was a horrible day. Chapter name, Woo. Someone's coming from the sky. 14 years ago, in the castle. Dogahahaha. I mean, Prince Loki has returned. Okay, so that's him returning from the sky. Chief Yarul is here at the well. He summoned you too. Hey, we're family. Looking good though, man. Just try not to live too long. His Majesty's in the third room. What does he want with me? I have no interest in a man who will sell his soul to the world government. Okay, so it was, as it's already been indirectly confirmed, it is more directly confirmed now. It's Harold who is making, Harold, that was making the deal with the government, not Loki, as he was accused. These are the people who killed Rox. If Elbaf is going in that direction, they'll make an enemy out of me. So that's also confirmation that the pirate he looked up to was Rox. More so than it already was. That's him directly saying it, I guess is the better way of wording that. Lower your volume. I'm an old man now. I'd rather leave the politics to younger folks. Yeah, I get that. Oh, come on. Let me... That lackadaisical attitude is exactly the problem. So you end up with peace-addicted children with no idea of how to swing a weapon. It's the age we live in. Granddaughter's... Okay. Soft old dullard. There's a ruckus in the throne room. Just a minute. Let me check with the king. Summon his way. Okay, kicks the person into the door to open the doors. And... Okay, so Reversi happened, and they killed the king. Okay. Bond's house. The view's simply enormous. The place is the best. Okay, so the thing I saw wasn't wrong, and I'm assuming this is the other part. It's going to be the conversation. See how much people are blowing it out of proportion. Been a while since we shared a good bath together. What's it been? 3-4 years? Captain died 10 years ago. Yeah, my life's changed entirely. My plan was to join up with Buggy and lead a laid-back pirating life. But even here in Elbaf, there's so much more to learn. Okay. So, sure. They're child of fate. Shanks don't bother thinking over the tricky little details. You remember Little Garden, the island where we met Dorian Bruggy. Chixie? some stories about Mr. Young. Oh boy, they tell us I could. Okay, so he threatened to tell about Mr. Ya's love life. Oh, at every port he had a different. Yeah. Okay. Anywho, continuing. You know much about King Harold. They worship him like a god here. So, right. But there was something we couldn't talk about in the Holy Land. So if he's back home, I'd like to meet him and discuss it before it's too late. Interesting. On this day, a massacre in the castle. Most beloved king. Why has King Harold perished? Okay, so we're not getting actually what happened. This is the treasure of Elbaf. The forbidden devil fruit. But what was it that caused people to praise him so? So I'm assuming, unless we are shown otherwise, the implication is that is the Nika fruit. Luffy's fruit. Because that was... Wait, no, that's 14 years ago. So it can't be that fruit. How old was Luffy when he ate the fruit? It might be that fruit, actually. Timeline can fit. Depending on what age he was when he ate it. Because this happened when he was 4, so if he was older than... not 4. He is 19 now. So this happened when he was 5. So if he's older than 5 when he ate the fruit, this could potentially be the same fruit. I'm pretty sure he was older than 5 when he ate it. So that gives Shanks time to find it, have it with him, and then Luffy eat it. Non-intentionally. Unless they're going to show it being intentional. That would change things a little bit. For that, we must go far back in time to 109 years before the present, on the question of what is the most frightening thing on sea, would elicit a luminous answer: the giant pirate crew, the most widely feared figures of the day. At the same time, the rulership from the land of giants only enhanced the fear of the world government in Elbaf. Here there's a beautiful princess in the castle. Princess? Wait, what? Take a look. Oh, okay, that's giants talking about it in the thing. And a major reason for that. Oopsie, my foot slipped. Please don't do that, your majesty. King of Warland, Elbaf, Harold. Okay, interesting. Was it Harold, the king of Elbaf, who ascended the throne at just 45, 15 in human years, was undeniably a low-life scumbag. Who's your god now? Okay. That's interesting. Let me actually look that up right quick. Also, June 29, so we do have one next week. Good. What age did The devil fruit. When he was 7. 10 years later, he's 17. Pre-time skip. So, 10 years before he started. So I was right. Older than 5. So, math checks out. This could be the same fruit. We don't know for sure. Cool. Cool. So, what we have is, it looks like, according to the little bit we have, Loki and Harold showed up after being summoned. The people that were there guarding him were reversied and killed him. And then Loki and Loki and Jarl fought off and killed all of the other people. Loki wound up being blamed because the sword went through Jarl's head. Jarl's head. And then Harold used to be on the Giant Pirates crew back when he was a lot more warlike, before he became the old wise man. So that's fun. Okay. Back when he was a whippersnapper, he was a handful, like Loki. That's interesting. That's really cool. I like that. It also means that Loki didn't fulfill the prophecy by killing his father, which is an interesting thing. I don't know. I'll have to think about it more. Also, as you'd expect, people blew some stuff out of proportion. And I guarantee you there are already people celebrating that they figured out if you cut off the mark, it means they're no longer immortal thing. Because Shanks lost the arm that the mark was on. That we briefly see. No, that's not guaranteed. We also see that if that was the case, then Somers should in theory be dead. Which, So, I don't know. In my opinion, we still need to wait and see more before we can say definitively we know more. My biggest thing is I am hoping that Harold had the fruit. Previous king had the fruit that Luffy has. And then that's part of the getting Loki back and stuff. Shanks stopped him, got the fruit from the world government. And then Luffy wound up accidentally, I hope it stays an accident forever, accidentally eating the fruit is what I'm hoping will come from this. With that, I can't think of anything else. If I missed anything or you want my opinion on something, let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to reply. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, right? And until next time, be yourself.